So today we will start our new chapter, which is known as chromosome and DNA. Right, this is basically a chapter from 12th class biology. So basically the word chromo means color and zome is derived from a word soma, which means body. The literal meaning is colored body, but actually it is not a colored body, right? Basically this chromosome is the carrier of heredity, right? It is carrier of heredity. Basically this chromosome is a thin thread like structure which basically appear inside the nucleus, which is present inside the nucleus, right? And basically, as I said, that it is not a colored body, it is a transparent, so it is detected by cytological markers, right? It is detected by cytological markers. Then basically this chromosome are ranged from 2 to 1000, like according to some species, like there can be either 2 chromosomes, like the range is 2 to 1000. Then the karyotype between the species is maintained through this, like with the comparison of species. The comparison of species, the karyotype is maintained, right? Okay, now what is the meaning of the word karyotype? Karyotype means record. The record is maintained with the help of comparison of species. For example, let's compare a normal person and a abnormal person, right? So this is a record. The thing which is the record which I'm creating is known as karyotype. So consider it's a human being, so it contains 46 chromosomes and 23 pairs, right? So you can see over here that here this chromosome is half, like in because of some injury, or you can say by a genetic variation, there is a kind of loss of the chromosome, or you can say that there is a loss of DNA. Like it's considered that this is centromere if the coding is A, B, C, D, E, F and G, right? But due to some mutation or variation or whatever reason is, there's A, B, C but D, E. So F and G are both basically lost. They are not present over here. So this same happens over there. So basically with the comparison of species, the karyotype is maintained, right? Basically these chromosomes contain the genetic information. They contain the genetic information. Like consider that we have here nucleus, and in nucleus we do have chromosome. In chromosome we have DNA, and DNA contains gene. So basically this gene, what is gene? Gene is a particular segment. It is a segment of DNA. It is segment of DNA which controls the particular character, which controls particular character, right? What is gene? Gene is a segment of DNA which controls particular character, or you can say the gene is the unit of inheritance. It is unit of inheritance, right? Basically from DNA, from when DNA is converted into mRNA, so this process is known as transcription, right? But when this mRNA is converted into tRNA, or the gene is expressed in the form of ribosome, then we have this tRNA, then rRNA, right? Basically, the conversion of mRNA into tRNA is known as translation, right? So I hope this is clear to here. Then we do have types of variation as well. Like A talked about the variation which happens in a karyotype, like which the comparison of species help us to maintain a karyotype, which helps us to maintain a particular record of the chromosomes, right? Now variation can be two types. One genetic and other will be environmental, right? In genetic we do have two types, continuous and discontinuous, right? Continuous is just because of the crossing over during the cell division, basically during the fertilization, the fusion, the crossing over, right, during the meiosis process. Then discontinuous is just because of some kind of mutation, a sudden change, right? What is variation? Variation is basically a sudden change. So this discontinuous variation is because of any kind of mutation by any kind of external factor, right? So I hope this introduction of chromosome is clear to you. If you have any kind of queries, you can ask me in the comment section. We're really glad to answer you guys.